Strategies guide long-term growth. Tactics generate immediate results, and skills compound to lift all of them up to be even more successful. I'm Chris Cooper. I'm the founder of Two Brain Business, and this is the Business is Good podcast. More and more, our data set shows that clients with solid skills like focus, virtuosity, and patience outperform everybody else, even when they're all given the same strategies and tactics as everybody else. Skills have compounding value. They become more valuable over time because, first, a little bit of each skill is helpful, but a high skill level pays off even more. The more skilled they get at, say, patience, the more return they will get on everything else they do. Second, nobody can copy skills. They're an unassailable advantage. If you have the skill of virtuosity, doing the basics over and over and over again, even when they get boring, you will outperform all of your competitors who are distracted by novelty. Third, the government can't tax you on skills. So they become a great investment for you that will help and compound and grow your business over time without having to pay the government for them. Fourth, you don't lose them. So if your business fails, then the tactics and strategies that you learn to grow that business die with it, but the skills transfer over to the next business or the next thing that you do. I know a lot of people who go out of their way to hire entrepreneurs whose first business has failed because now the entrepreneur is looking for some security, but they've already got sales skills, marketing skills, internal drive. They've already developed skills in other areas like patience, taking the long view, thinking strategically. They're amazing employees. Some entrepreneurs like me become unemployable because they've developed these skills and they don't want to work for somebody who doesn't have them. Fifth, skills can be improved regardless of outcome, right? So if you win, you learn good lessons from that win. If you lose and you reflect on that loss, you can learn good lessons from that loss. Even if the outcome isn't what you want, you can still build skills. Sixth, they multiply your other investments. Look, if you are skilled at focus and you invest in a new business and you can focus on that business before thinking about your other business or before being distracted by the other stuff in your life, that business will grow faster. Seventh, the time and effort invested to learn a skill has lifelong results. For example, patience is a skill that will usually pay off with your investments. Given a long enough timeline, real estate almost always pays off and stock markets trend upward. Warren Buffett has said, if you aren't willing to own a stock for 10 years, don't even think about owning it for 10 minutes. Another example, focus is a skill that will multiply your return on mentorship. So as I said in the last podcast, strategies, tactics, and skills, the gym owners in our program who get the best ROI on mentorship at Two Brain often say, I just did what my mentor told me. And the owners who get the lowest ROI often say, I'm just too busy to do the work. Of course, both groups have nearly the same amount of work in their gym, and they have the same amount of work at Two Brain, and the same strategies, and the same tactics, but the top earners have the skill of focus, and that's why they get much bigger results much more quickly. Another skill is the mindset of abundance. Many business owners pass over opportunities to collaborate because they only see competition. For example, instead of taking BJJ gyms or cheerleading gyms in Two Brain now, we refer these clients to excellent coaching programs outside. Instead of worrying about share of wallet with other providers, we commonly link to vendors we really like. Another example is the skill of public speaking. I have a coach for this particular skill. If every business that I own tanked overnight, I would use the skill of public speaking to rebuild from scratch. Ditto the skill of blogging and podcasting. These skills don't go away when the market changes or you get sideswiped or locked down or you get your pricing structure wrong and you lose your business. Of course, this principle of developing skills works in the fitness business itself, right? Learning how to squat and press and deadlift properly will make all future forms of exercise that the client learns more effective. The challenge with coaching skills is they have a long-term payoff and they're hard to quantify. Some clients might not realize they're picking up skills in focus or skills in planning or patience while they're working with you. Adding skills into your coaching program can be tough. Usually entry-level clients need really quick tactics to see a fast ROI on your program, and high-level clients who recognize the value of skills and have the time to work on them already have like a pretty moderate skill set, right? So one key to coaching skills is to call out the skill as you're using it with the client. For example, hey Jim, I know it's hard to understand why I'm asking for a picture of your calendar right now, but we're slowly building the skill of focus. So first, we're going to plan out 40-minute focus blocks for every day in the week where you're going to focus on doing the work that I'm giving you. And we'll do this together. Next, once we've got this down, you will build out your calendar of focus blocks on your own, and I'll just check it over. And then finally, you'll own that skill forever and know how to make progress in every business you own for the next 30 years because you'll know how to build focus blocks. So what I'd love to hear from you is how do you teach skills in your program and what are the other skills that you teach? I'd love to have you in this conversation. Just go to businessisgood.com, click on join the community, and you'll be guided to our free private Facebook group for entrepreneurs. Talk to you then.